bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out.
Down from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Cincinnati Bengals. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Love. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. You're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
On the return, here's Xavier Legette. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Come on. Hey. 70, Timberwolves. Shut up. Broncos switch. Broncos steady.
Here's Johnson. Pass midfield to the 45. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Check!
They'll go again with Johnson. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but it does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hold the ready.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd inning.
Here we go. Hot 70. Tracking 18.
They go play action now with Milroe. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard.
Ready? 19 shots. Ready, go. Go. Alert.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
65, pressure 80, cut 19. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. On the run to the right. Taking off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully. And it's a first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Ready.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hot, set.
We'll get this to Hunter on the RPO. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
2nd and 5.
Mustang 19. Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
Now it's Milroe. That's taken in by McMillan. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Reload. Check, roll. Ready, let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he will score! Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. Saints move out to a 7-3 lead.
Saints 7, Bengals 3. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Bengals offense and Brandon Ayuk ready to take over once more. And as we enter the final weekend of the season, you can see his name right up there top in terms of touchdown receptions this year. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Set, ready.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Loves to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete.
Brandon Ayuk. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, set.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And called in once again, it's Ayuk.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So after one, the Saints out on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Bryan Anger. The Saints offense and their two-way star, Travis Hunter, set to take over once more. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout.
Ready. 18, Bronco leading.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air, it's Milroe. Left side, caught by Hunter. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions.
Now Milroe on first down. Right back to Hunter. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Second and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco, 1918. Reload, reload. Alert, alert. Smash, smash. Check, check. Ready.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jenkins. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go. Set. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing is Milroe. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
70. Here we go. Roll. 70. Timberwolf.
On the handoff, this is Genty. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Ready. 70 Lions. Cowboy 80. Hey, Chapel up. Rig it.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. They will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Genty.
Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Let's go. Broncos on rock line. Bronco and go check. Go check. Alert! Alert! Reload! Reload!
One more time with Genty. Great blocking, and he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Saints. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Saints extend their advantage to 14-3. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
And they're on the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll set up the screen to Hall. Oh, yeah. And he's out of bounds just beyond the 40-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Check pitch.
On play action, Love. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
And a yard at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Check.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The Saints offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half.
Hold ready. Get up. Viking 18. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Smash. No.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Milroe. To the right side, he finds McMillan. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Go! 60 even. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
Now Milroe. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Saints going to use their second timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, Timberwolves. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by Warren.
Milroe's pass complete to number 84, Tyler Warren. It's a gain of 5.
Now whistle. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Saints will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Here we go, the final weekend of the regular season, Week 18. Sort it out Sunday. Let's get to sorting. Our trip around the league starts now. In the Motor City, the Lions at home to take on the LA Rams. And here's the Rams wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. The Rams are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And here's Wan'Dale Robinson. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Browns wrap up a 7-10 season with the win. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Dolphins finish the season 8-9. They get the victory in Week 18. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense and their two-way star, Travis Hunter, set to take over once more. We'll see how much run he gets here in the final weekend as he comes into play, the NFL's leader in receptions.
Trap 50, trap 60. Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, it's Milroe. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Hey, hey, check that, check that. 70 Lions. Steady.
On first and 10, it's Genty. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Get up. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let go.
On play action, Milroe. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handles. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
So, from the 37, here's second and a couple.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Milroe to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Now he takes off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Ready, ready.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
On fourth down, here's Matt Araiza to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. The Saints will punt this one away. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
black. Ready.
They go play action with Love. Left side, he's got Njoku. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Back the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson, getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check right.
From the gun, it's Love. To his tight end, Njoku. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Love. He gets this one complete to Pittman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's another
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard
Down
line.
at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Trouble 38. Ready, ready.
Now Love. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he'll somehow turn this into an positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go.
To throw is Love. And caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3.
Yeah, ready.
In
ready.
motion comes Pittman.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced it.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Greg, I know you're passionate about this. The change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade. The willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I have it. So I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up at the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Once again, it's Genty. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon 60.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
60 Bison.
They're going on 4th down. Milroe. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Saints first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Really nice play design, a little misdirection to throw off the pass rush, and that's why you move the pocket. These design bootlegs are to change the launching point for the quarterback and make these pass rushers have to chase you outside the pocket.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Nike, stop low 18.
To the air, it's Milroe. Moving to his left. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable, and take your chances picking up a key third down. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Okay, they've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Warriors 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing is Milroe. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, check. Check the line.
The RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Hey, check that. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 3. Ready.
Here's Genty. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Get it. Check. Panthers. Ready.
They'll go with him again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
On the check. Ready. Set up. 60
Oh, now
back,
flags
60
come in.
back.
Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
60 back there. 60.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he's in! Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Butker now for the point after. He gets it to go. Saints extend to a 24-3 lead.
Bengals 3. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set, go.
In motion comes Pittman.
Yellow. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. He got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd
So now
and
the
13.
Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Check White.
Throwing is Love. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go. Set.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left.
Set.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up
The throw is Love. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The backfield's empty here for 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Love. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
60 red.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. That's a slant to Ayuk. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Love. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain. And they'll get up and spike it with exactly 40 seconds to go.
Clock, 10. Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
They'll send their tight end left. 2nd down throw for Love. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
The hot
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.